Can I get you a magnifying glass so
Shut up.
you're driving?
See, I forget you can see me. I don't like
Um,
mobile. Yeah, so when I'm driving, if you're wondering what she's talking about, I hold my
yeah, I love it.
glasses up to see what
Okay,
the hell is
Inspector
happening.
Gadget. All right, Inspector Gadget.
All right.
Yeah, well, we only have a couple people right now, but you know what? Good Saturday morning. You are here on Rob's Ride. I am here strictly for safety purposes. Safety
Oh my God.
purposes.
Yeah. Now look, I didn't know. I didn't know to do this. B, I didn't know if you would be able to jump on. So I just made my own little live because I'm driving to a certain place or two, actually three, and I'm like, let me just talk because I did.
Yeah.
We had a cool night last night, and then I saw something on the group page today that kind of made me a little sad. So I'm like, well, let's talk about it. Talk about it with our friends,
But let's
even
get
if
a
there's
we need a couple more people on. Like, where is everybody? Hello, Saturday afternoon. Let's go, folks. It's 1
yeah. Well,
p.m.
look, maybe I'm wearing thin,
No,
or maybe
I
they
don't
just
believe
have better shit to do than listen to
it.
me live my
Stacy's
car.
here. Yeah, here's Stacy and
Stacy's here.
Teresa's here. Can I
Teresa's here.
like can I just mention something about Teresa and Sabrina, please? Two Realm Paranormal. If you guys have noticed, I have shared on the group page. They have a website and they are doing some new things on their website, and that is to share out each and every one of you and to highlight you and highlight those that have been supportive and encouraging on their journey in the paranormal. And I think that is so fantastic. I love it. And actually, Sabrina reached out to me last night and she would love a picture of us, Rob, get haunted, and a little bio to share on their website. I'm just saying. So
You could just
thanks.
write Rob the goat,
Okay. No, there's already remember
greatest.
there's already a goat out there. Remember?
Oh yeah, I'm not the original goat. I'm not an
No,
OGG.
you're not.
No, you can. Yeah, we'll get you that. We have.
Yeah.
I think we have bios.
We
I
do,
don't
but
know.
we'll do a little get haunted one because it's not really about you and I. It really
Yeah.
is about the network, and we will do that. But so amazing. You're welcome, Teresa. You guys are so. You know what? I think it's Tressa. I think her name is Tressa. I've been calling her wrong this whole time. I'm an
Like
ass, Tressa.
you are. Type it out phonetically for us,
I
Tressa,
am
Teresa.
horrible. She said, I'll make sure it says Rob the Immortal. That's Sabrina.
Yeah.
Do not. Stop
Now,
encouraging that.
listen. You'll piss everybody off. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Even
I
though it's
can't,
true.
I feel like such an ass. I can't believe I've been calling her the wrong name this whole time. I'm a jerk.
Uh,
I apologize,
I'm a,
Tressa.
I'm a bigger jerk because I just followed your lead on that.
Don't believe me. Don't follow my lead.
No, now I don't.
Yeah. She said, is it Tressa? She's saying you're saying it right. Is it Tressa or Teresa? Maybe
Yeah,
it's
A or B.
Teresa. I'm just saying Teresa. Maybe it's Teresa.
Teresa.
I want to make sure I say it right. They're beautiful, beautiful women in the paranormal, doing it the right way. Whatever that means, I just know they're positive. And thank you guys for including the community in your journey. I think that's so hugely important, and we'd love to see it. So, Two Round Paranormal, go check out their page or check out what you're seeing on the group page because I'm sharing that out. There's Miss Sandra. It's Teresa. Awesome,
See,
Teresa. So I was
you
close.
were right.
I was close.
You
I
were right.
was close. She says she goes by anything. I love that. Hey, Sandra. So that's Two Realm. Yeah, so I did, okay, you're funny. And Stacy is Stacy. You're an ass,
Got it.
Stacy.
Got it.
So I did get to do a little bit of a catch up with you this morning, Rob, about last night's fundraiser event. It's not really a typical event that we do, but a fundraiser event for the Pennsylvania Roadhouse. And you had me in my feels, like with sort of what was going on last night.
Yeah, it was cool. Look, the place is it's unique, right? It's unique for
Mhm.
me, at least, and not for the regulars that go there, right? It's a roadhouse. Like, there's
Yeah.
no better name for it. It's one of those places, it's just different, right? And they've got the regulars there who I've come to know, several of them, and adore. Really nice people. Um, throughout its years, it was a bunch of different things, from a country club to a gun shop, I think. All kinds of things, biker bar. Um, and the economy is tough on everybody, and they could use a boost, just like probably all of us. But that was the intent going in when they first put the call for help, because they do have some paranormal activity going on. Um, and Marcy, who runs the place, she's a badass, but she does not she's a little bit freaked out by the paranormal side.
Yeah.
So they put a call for help out to bring a team in and maybe figure out what was going on. But as I got to talk to them and hear the story, I'm like, we can't really shut the bar down, right? Or the food and the rest, because it's a bar and grill. Can't shut that down to do an investigation without, charging a fine. Like, why don't we do paranormal nights here? Everybody that works there, everybody has a story, some kind of creep show story, right? So I'm like, that's what I want to do. So what we did, we did like a dinner with ghost hunting 10, introduction to ghost hunting, like the
Yeah.
101 thing. Went through what Get Haunted is, why we were there, what we were doing there. Um, and after, while they were eating, right, which is kind of cool because you're just kind of walking around talking. And then we brought them up, and they got to share their stories. So all the ladies just a few of the ladies that work here that had stories that they were willing to share. We brought the
Mm.
bar stools up, sat them in the chairs, and they told their stories. And some of them have been here for years and years and had multiple. Um, so watching, everybody kind of gather around them during the ghost story time was just absolutely, it was cool because it's not easy to do. It's not, but then, a lot of the patrons also had stories, people coming up to us with photos. I don't know, it warmed my heart, but to see them sharing now, right, instead
Yeah.
of hanging on to these stories. The owner was there, Angelo, got to meet him, took him and his kids on a mini ghost hunt, down in the basement, got some really cool EVPs. Felt bad, freaked the little kid out, his daughter out a little bit. She just was like, I want to go home. It was just a good night. It was fun. It's completely different, a little. Imagine doing a ghost hunt in an active
Yeah.
working bar. Best I can describe it. Wasn't easy. I think there's some learning. There was some learning that had to happen on both sides, but
Hmm.
at the end, everybody was hugging and saying goodbye, and we're looking forward to doing more. And they got a nice check out.
Yeah. Adam's reminding you that the women got to use a megaphone to speak their story,
Yeah,
which was fun.
yeah. Adam was there last night. Yeah, they had some really cool activity up in the attic and down in the basement. Yes, the women got themselves a megaphone and shared their stories. So for me, it was fun.
Hmm.
Definitely different. Definitely a learning curve for
Yeah.
everybody. You know,
Yeah.
Friday nights maybe not the best night to do this, right? Because
Yeah.
that's where people go. That's where the regulars go every Friday night. We didn't want to intrude and shut them down. They did lower the music and whatnot, but yeah, it was really good. And for me, the EVPs were. There's the one I got to send you, Sarah. We're in the basement, and I think Adam was there for this one. And there's a woman's voice that says, clear as day, get out now. Get out now. It was so cool. Like, it is so clear. I'm like, we were all just standing there going, wait a minute, that did not just happen. It's an interesting place. Lots of history. Some of it a little weird, but
D Hoot's
enjoyed it.
asking any pool table activity. I think for the living, yes.
Yeah, towards the end. But when we had the dinner, they used the pool table sort of as the buffet for us, which was chicken cordon bleu, which was really
That's very
good.
fancy. Get
Yeah, it
haunted.
was fancy.
Probably because Fancy
Um,
Pants Adam was there. They're like, oh, Fancy Pants is here. We better bring out the chicken cordon bleu.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I had fun. I was home by 1 something in the morning, and it was
Hey,
really good
Carmen.
for me.
Carmen's
Hey,
here.
Carmen. So
What I love, Rob, what you were talking about and sort of how this all came to be, I think when a location reaches out, it's it is a little bit like throwing bait out into a shark pool.
oh, it's chumming. It's chumming the waters, like
Yeah.
and they did come out, and we witnessed it, right? We had a couple of stupid comments. People were upset that they chose us, but go ahead, you can finish your thought. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off.
No, but I think this is where, sometimes as investigators, we've had this discussion, we feel we're entitled to these things and we're entitled to sort of place our style or our thoughts. And the reality is I don't know if you got true evidence while you were out last night.
We'll expand on that.
Yeah. But, Adam says they couldn't get the lobster tail in time. So chicken cordon bleu it was. Yes.
Next time, Adam. Next time.
But, I think, if you want to have your opinion about Get Haunted, that's great. We can't stop that. But what you should realize is I think we really do pride ourselves in, and when something like that happens, first of all, we don't share. I mean, you shared a little story here of what you guys captured, but our intent is not to create a log of activity, right? To sort of show you what your activity is. Get Haunted is about hearing your voices, and that means everybody's voices. And this location reached out and needed to be heard, not for us to go in there and say, well, this is what you got going on. We went in there asking, what you got going on? And last night proved that while you had 3 brave souls that were nervous, come and share something that happened to them, their experiences, what they saw, what they felt, and how it left a mark on them. That is, and to be able to help write a check for them, not have a YouTube for us, but to write a check for them when they're in need. Now, I'm not saying people shouldn't have a YouTube. Go out there and do it. We love to see it. But please make no mistakes. There was no competition here to say we were the better team. We are definitely an option when it comes to wanting to have your voice heard. And I think we do that rather well. And you guys proved that last night. So awesome job to all of you.
Yeah, it was, we had fun. We had fun. It was hectic, but it was fun. And would we do it differently? Yeah, Marcy, I was talking to Marcy today. We're going to do it a little differently next time on a different day, probably, which might be a little bit of a harder sell. But again, even if it brings 5 people in, and that's 5 more dinners that they sell, that's 5 more dinners that they sell. So yeah, it's going to be. I see a very nice relationship. And Marcy did look, when they posted that we were doing this, we had a team pile on us, and Marcy did go back at them, but she's a badass, no doubt about it. Don't mess with Marcy, but she gladly, and I ain't coach her, but she did make the point that I did say to her, look, a lot of people are going to reach out, and feel free, work with them, check them out, see what they can offer. But she didn't want to, and I'll let her say, we'll get her on a live one day. She can explain that part. But she liked what we had to offer, and we vibed, and there we were last night having fun. So, yeah, it's a cool place, man. I hate seeing local businesses suffer. right? Especially you got the weather, you've got all kinds of economic pressures right now that are not looking really good. And I want to see the doors stay open. That building, from what we know right now, is nearly 300 years old, right? We have some photos of it back in the day. We're trying to get the research, but I didn't do a lot before this one because it truly wasn't, for me, it was, like you said, it was about the people, right? The people that worked there. Every single one of them has a story. Marcy's scared shitless. She couldn't sleep there last night. She sent me a message. She's like, "Thanks a lot. I had to sleep somewhere else." Anyway, yeah. Um, you know, it was cool. It was cool. And then this morning, apparently, they have this big, I think it's brass or cast iron bell. That's their last call bell. According to them, this morning, that bell rang by itself. So they all believe we stirred something up last night. I don't know, but it was pretty, hearing the stories is fun.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here is an opportunity that we all get to learn another piece of history, in a very unique location, and we get to meet some amazing people who have a voice in the paranormal. They do, whether you thought they did or not. They are now part of the paranormal community, and I think it's awesome. Who knows what goes from here? But they were and possibly are dangerously close to not having that have open doors. So, I think to be able to help them in a place that they love and that they call their second home, and, a place they like to gather, to be able to touch those people, be introduced to them, to hear them, and to help them, is what it's all about. That's the community part of, we'll never use the PARA before that word because this is just community. Stacy says we need a t-shirt. Get haunted. There is no competition.
Oh yeah, that's what we need, Stace.
He also said, I love previous night stories that start with apparently. Well, we don't know. I don't know. Adam is saying that maybe next time you guys should speak with Marcy. Had some interesting messages. Would love to go back if they can close the bar for a night. And maybe that will happen during a weeknight, Adam. Like maybe this is something like, look, everybody had to. This is the other thing. They reached out for help, but we also have to understand that they also have, you are now in their territory. This is not an abandoned place. This is a place that is well loved and used. So now they have to be able to trust who's coming in. So you guys kind of had that dog sniffing dogs last night, right? Everybody's kind of in the pack going, okay, who's who here? What's going on? What's the intention? Everybody, you have to give that to the location and the regulars. You have to let them feel comfortable. We are not owed that moment, by the way.
No, yeah, I mean, look, that's their place, and it was a concern of mine, right? So yeah, and Adam, those talks are already kind of happening, right? Because the people that work there, the first time I went, we did an EVP upstairs session, and they were like, "Fuck," they're like we got to stay here one night and just us, and we'll do a real. I'm like, yeah, we can do that. So it's definitely a possibility. It's on the table, but it's just one of those places that you go. You do get a little vibe in there, right? It's hard when there's a lot of distractions, but something's going on. Something's definitely going on. There's just too many people with stories, from full-bodied apparitions to bell ringing to shit moving and breaking. What do you say? I can't hear.
He said dog sniffing dogs. There's a visual. I know. Do you like my analogies that I come up with? Rob always just shakes his head. He doesn't even believe I say half the stuff that I say. Well, do you know what I mean? Like, I think
I do. It's a really good analogy. It's pretty accurate.
That's all I'm saying. Well, I'm so glad, and Adam already wants to go back, and hey, maybe there will be maybe this is where the community does sort of get together, and we create that PA Roadhouse investigative team, a little bit of every piece of the community. Carmen, we are talking about the Pennsylvania Roadhouse, and it is in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Thank you very much. You can, Adam, if you would like to take my class on analogies. You should come and work with me. We'll work together. Absolutely. But yeah, it's a great location, Carmen. It's been a lot of different things, and the pictures that Rob showed on last Wednesday's live are amazing. And hopefully, we get to learn more about this place, because this is where, you know, the community sort of gets to step up and help us dig for some of that history that they are looking for. Somebody might have a good source to dig and see what this is. Supposedly a stagecoach stop on the, what trail did you call it?
It's the Sullivan Trail, and that ran from pretty much the Poconos down through the eastern side of PA. It was the highway for stagecoaches.
Yeah, Angela Ward saying she's from PA, so boom. See, Angela, you could get in on that and help out with an amazing location. Kaylee, hey, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you are well rested from your drive. She came all the way from New York to come check out the PA Roadhouse. We love it. Great crew member. So I think, it's that one was a trial run, and we haven't shied away from those things, Rob. We've certainly gone in there, and I think in the end we figure out with the location or the people that are asking for help what the perfect situation is to go in and help them and how they need it, because it's not a one, like every place is very different. And I think the challenge here, as you stated, this is a working business, so you can't kick people out. And you certainly don't want to start at 1 a.m.
Right. It defeats the purpose, right? To throw people out, or keep, or piss off regular loyal customers. And then one guy I was talking to last night, he'd been coming there for 20 years. He's 40 years old. Way back 20 years ago, he was describing it like he would help the lady that owned it out, cutting weeds and shit in the back. But they'd let them hang out there with their friends, and he would tell stories. He was like, man, we'd be sitting around the fireplace. There's a fireplace down there. You'd hear it upstairs, you'd hear things moving. He's like, it's the weirdest. So really cool, because everybody, when I tell you everybody, I think so far everybody but one person that I've actually spoken with, which is probably around a dozen, had something, had a story.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, yeah, there's weird shit happens here. Even the cook.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, go. Keep going.
Even the cook, he's like, dude, I'm a skeptic unless I'm here. He's like, when I leave, I don't believe in this shit. He's like, but when I'm here, I just can't deny it. So it's interesting. But for me, I love the paranormal. The paranormal's awesome. That's why we do what we do. But this one is definitely, it's the people, right? The story to me is around the people that work there and their experiences, how they deal with it, how they don't in some cases. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that. Angela's saying, come on, Sarah, all-nighter for the cause. And I agree, but again, it's waiting for, this is a well-used location, so it is working. So we have to get our sleep. And Kaylee's saying, Danny and I watched the attic door close.
Yeah,
so
I heard that
Rob,
twice.
Do you think, because the theory is bars, restaurants, those sorts of situations, because of the happy or high energy or living people in it, sort of helps fuel the activity? That is a theory out there. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying it is a theory. How did you feel about sort of everybody, playing pool, having some drinks, listening to music? Do you think that sort of helped sort of energize some of that activity?
Yeah. If you ask Marcy, yeah, because she was like, you guys throwing shit up there. I think it might have, right? Because it was a regular night, by all accounts, with some new people who were us, is business as usual for the most part. And then we layered in a layer of investigating and talking about it and acknowledging it. So I do believe it. Maybe we did stir something up. It was just cool. Well, again, when I had the owner downstairs, and he too, skeptic, he was like, whoa. He was like, yeah, where did that come from? Where did that voice come from? It was pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
I think Kaylee was down there
Teresa's,
during that.
yeah, Teresa is saying she agrees with that theory. And here's the thing: what if, because you guys were there, like you've got the regulars there doing their thing, and you guys, like you said, came in there layering in an investigation. What if the spirits were like, "Holy shit, somebody's actually listening to us," or they know we're here, we're being acknowledged directly. So that could have helped them say, "Well, okay, we were heard. Now we want to really be heard." So maybe they did ring the bell. Maybe they're like, "Wait, bring them back."
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It was cool. It was a different night. It was not your usual, spooky dooky. We're gonna crawl around. I mean, the basement's creep show. Don't get me wrong. And the attic, but the rest of it's just cool. So I'm excited about it. I was honored that we could actually help out. So to any of the teams out there that are pissed off, yeah, we made no money. The only money I kept was to pay the taxes on the tickets we sold, which wasn't much in taxes. And everything else went to them. So cry away. Yeah. I'm sorry, you ruined it for yourself by acting like this.
Oh no. He's got funky service, folks. Adam, that's interesting. You sensed a spirit that causes tension to get high. There's also this table in the attic that is questionable. I wonder what happened on that table. Stacy is saying, I think the transient natures of bars like Walmart creates a lot of activity. Tattoo parlors are similar. That's very interesting. Spectro is in the house. Spectro Paranormal saying hello to everybody. And Kaylee also says, Adam, I picked up a mail in the attic as well. So, look, this is what it's about. Nobody's saying that they have the final answer here. This is just the first crack at going into a location that has some experiencers and experiences. And this is how it starts. If anybody goes in and says, here's exactly what's going down in your location, you might want to question what the benefit is there, because we all know as investigators, investigations take many and several, and none of them have the same results. So that's half the fun, right? That's half the fun. Are you back now, Rob?
I don't know. You tell me.
You are. You had a little janky service there.
I know.
A little janky service.
I know. I'm in the middle of Pennsylvania, so.
So I think your night, although there were challenges and nobody really knew, you didn't know what was going to play out because you don't know who's coming in that night. But it sounds like, challenges or not, it sounds like we've got some people on the side that seem to be happy. And, I think that's the thing. This is just a different type of investigation. What a great thing to add to your resume. We can all walk privately into a dark building and try to get stuff, but challenge yourself, go to a living place and see what you can get. Kind of interesting to see what the difference is in evidence, possible evidence, true evidence. I don't know, however you want to call it. Oh, did you get a call?
No, everything just blacked out for a second.
That's weird. You never blacked out, just so you know.
No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But the whole screen, everything on the car just turned off and on. So it's doing it now again.
Your sound just changed. There's Ghost Hunting Housewives are in the house. Hello, ladies. How are you? Check them out. I believe they are going to be at the old YMCA in historic Rock Island Paracon in Rock Island, Illinois. I believe we will see you there, ladies. And then here is Ghost Hunting Housewives Inc. I believe they are the same. They're saying yes, you do. I don't remember what was asked. He's reconfiguring, folks. So how is while he's doing that? Very good. You can't come back. You need to get out and come back. Okay. While he's resetting himself, please be careful while you're driving. How was everybody's Friday night? Everybody good? Were you successful in whatever it is you did? Did you have an easy night? Did you have a paranormal night? We want to know. Tell us on the side. Oh, great. They are. Ghost Hunting Housewives will be there. We can't wait to see you as well. That is Lisa Vineyard's Place, the old YMCA in historic Rock Island. Very cool location. I can't wait to get in there. Here's so many amazing things about it. Here's Rob. He's coming back, folks. There he is.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, man, my phone's complaining it was getting too hot again, but I don't even have the heat on 64 degrees. I don't know what's going on.
It's probably that
yes.
damn Android.
Damn. Hey.
Hey.
So I'll just hold it right here.
What's that?
I'm just going to hold the phone right here.
Oh, okay. Just please be careful.
Man.
All right. So that was the Pennsylvania Roadhouse. I think it sounded fabulous, and I look forward to seeing how that sort of works out. And I was asking how everybody's Friday was, Rob, and Sabrina's saying her Friday was working on the website and new book. Love that. If you guys haven't checked out, Sabrina does have a few books and also some children's books. So you might want to go check out their website. Sabrina, if you want to throw that on the side there so people know where to click, that'd be fantastic so we can all get some eyes on there. So Rob, you mentioned at the beginning of the call, you know, we're in a very weird state of community right now. You know, there's a lot of negative speak going on, and a lot of people having big opinions about people they don't really know or really what's going on. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lean in. I had to merge. And that's, that clown was up my butt.
Uh-oh.
It's all
So
good.
you did mention, and I did see in the group page, there was a post, and you were going to sort of touch on that because it makes us sad that there's always got to be somebody that has to add this sense of, I don't know, just shittiness. And I'm not really sure for what purpose. It doesn't help them look better.
I don't get it either. Well, there was two things. One, you know, initially it made me, I was like, God, like, when's this end? When's it done? When are we going to be done being mean to each other? But then there was another part of it where, you know, they did what most people don't do. And they posted the actual comment, right? Which I thought I like that. I don't know why. We don't do that probably enough. But, you know, I black out names, but they posted it. I'm like, you know what? Good for them, because they don't deserve it, and let the world see what kind of, you know, jackasses are out there. And they handled themselves very, very nicely, right? And but I just don't understand. I just don't. I'm watching. There's two things I'm witnessing, right? And look, we're no strangers to nonsense, right?
Richie B in the house, Candy Slater in the house.
What's up, Richie? Hey, Candy. So we're no strangers to it. We get our fair share, probably more than more than our fair share of just dumb comments by stupid people sometimes. But I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. But kudos to Spirits Unleashed. I hope they don't mind. Yeah, for, you know, posting that out there and being like, why are people so mean? Because it is an amazing question. I don't know what's happening on this planet right now, but a lot of things, and I feel like, so for those of you that are in the same boat, it sure feels like 2024 is starting to expose a lot of these, I don't know, the facades or the true beings behind the facades that we see sometimes. Some of them don't care, and they're blatant about being a jackass, but
yeah.
Some are hiding behind these facades, and it's bothersome to me. I don't understand. Like, how do you get on and just kind of beat somebody down for no apparent reason?
Yeah.
What do you get out of it? Why do you do it? I'd love to. I would like to understand why. What's this all about?
Yeah. Well, Adam said it makes him laugh when he sees people post negative comments. Do they purposely want to look like assholes in the public? I find that strange human behavior. And here's the thing, Adam, you know, and we do want to address this. And Angela Ward saying, I don't understand the backstabbing in the community. I do. I have my theory on that. One of the best ways to get better is to learn from and support each other. Angela, amen. Amen. A freaking men. It is about being community. A freaking men. We miss your face, Richie B. Yeah, sometimes people do suck, but here's what's sad, right? They're not happy people. And here's what I have learned. Like, this is what made, and Rob and I, we touched on this, like the comment to Spirits Unleashed. And if you guys don't know who they are, if you do not follow them, do us a favor, do the Get Haunted Army thing, go out there, give them a follow, because this is what the comment was. Basically, this person is saying, look at this cringeworthy shit. First of all, his opinion. He made the statement that, who are these people? Because they only had 300 subscribers. I'm going to keep it super real, folks. I've been at this shit for 5 years. Paranormally Blonde has been on YouTube for 3 years. I can't even get 700 followers. If by this guy's, I think his name was Swim Shady. If by his measure of success with followers is that I should just call it quits. And and what I said to Rob was this: numbers don't mean shit. I've got news for you. I see a lot of people with a shit ton of followers and they have zero impact. They have zero impact except for their own egos. What I will say is I have found a circle of friends. So I don't care if I fell back down to 100 followers. I have a circle of friends that I can talk to and that show up and talk with me, and we grow together. So it is, Angela, exactly that. So Spirits Unleashed, please do not be discouraged. Please do not let anybody tell you your number means shit. It does not. And there is something for everybody. So Swim Shady can go find what he finds isn't cringeworthy. I happen to think his name is cringeworthy. That's just my opinion, and who cares? So keep up the good work, Spirit Unleashed. Honestly, that's what it's all about. Let's see what people are saying.
Just want to add real quick. Yeah, and I saw people go and like and sub, and that's the part that made me go, you know what, this is worth talking about, because we did see on that comment, I think Adam being one of them was like, well, you just got yourself a new like and a sub. So thank you guys. That's what it's just, it warms my heart to see that. It sucks that, especially when you are trying to start out and you got clowns out there trying to discourage you. I can only guess that they're scared. You offer something that they don't. So go ahead with the comments. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, and Richie's saying he had some guy on a Bigfoot page making fun of his 40-foot X that's perfectly symmetrical. And he says, obviously, that's windfall. Look at the hundreds of trees on the ground around it. Not everything's Bigfoot, ruining the research by claiming it's Bigfoot. My reply was not by doing the research or boxing the research in. You hurt the research, and I find it funny that 100 trees are on the ground, but none of them shaped like a 40-foot X. Have a good day. Richie B, absolutely. Here's the thing. If we don't all share everything, how do we discern things? How do we make comparisons? If you can't hear difference of opinions and you can't hear difference of theories, then you are not helping the field. You are simply just somebody that goes around and thinks your way is the only way. So fuck them. Double chi them. That's what I say. Double chi them, folks, because do no harm, take no shit. Double chi them. Yeah, right, Kaylee, the name, like double chi. Teresa is saying some people think they have to put down others to build themselves up. I'm not for this, for not. Yeah, right. Like, and we always say this. Here's the thing, right? You get to sit there and talk about how amazing you are, and somebody else is a dumb shithead, and they don't know what they're talking about, right? How does that make you look good? How does that makes me not want to follow you? If you can't just say, look, I just don't agree with this. Here's my thought. Awesome. That's a good way to have a conversation. But if you have to start the conversation off with, look at this cringeworthy shit, I would say you're not worth a conversation. Right?
Yeah. And just as important, I think, I was so proud of these folks, not for us, but to see other people going, well, I just subbed. And that's what we need, right? We always talk about, there's all these problems. Doesn't seem to be a lot of solutions being put into place. But that right there is one of the best solutions that I can think of. Is when you see somebody be, a situation like that, go support them. It takes 2 seconds to sub. If you end up hating them, then you unsub, whatever. But go show them, give it back, right? Everybody sits and takes punches and everybody feels bad for each other. But what we're watching, what I know I've witnessed, are these pile-ons, right? And it's usually just the negative side piling on somebody. The pile-ons need to be positive pile-ons. That's how we give it back to them. So Swim Shady might have get just like our Fanatic Cult shirts. With that, because I spelled it wrong. We'll share that later. But that was somebody making a stupid comment about us. That's now going to be a really badass shirt. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So it's the old adage, turn lemons into lemonade. So good on them for sharing it. Good on the people that went sub to Spirits Unleashed. Don't know them. I haven't looked at their content at all, but they deserve the same shot that everybody else gets. So yeah, double G.
Yeah, double G. And honestly, it is something we truly believe in. Again, we're not big on adding para in front of words because in the end, it's cute. It works in some instances. What the thing is it's about community and how do we be a community? A community is not just all the same type of person. We're building a community that there is no one right answer here. We are all learning something. I know, right, Lori? Not on us. It was haters. Lori's here. She's like, oh no, what have I missed?
No, not us this time. Yeah, we might have one after this show.
We will. That's okay. If Swim Shady hates us, then he hates us, or she, whoever it is. Honestly, though, I think getting in, listening to everybody, seeing everybody doing their thing, that is what the Get Haunted Network is all about. We're not asking you to be one way. We're asking you to just share your voice. And, it doesn't need to be a shit voice knocking everybody down. Knocking everybody down does not make space for you. You've got the space right here with Get Haunted Network. And we're excited. We are so excited to see each and every one of you guys flourish, grow, share, encourage, motivate. There's just so much out there to do. So again, create the connections, not the chaos. That's truly what we're all about. Christina Chapman is here in the house. How are you doing? Future Ghost Paranormal of New Jersey. We work together and co-investigate with each other. It's what it's all about. Oksana is here. Hello from the Oksana Victorian. Hello to
their
you.
Location. I want to say they're down south. I know that much. They're Alabama. I don't know. I gotta look.
Mark Brown is in the house.
And I'll add this too. Yeah. Right, because we've had another stupid trend I'm seeing, and this one's bothering me. We've had a lot of people reach out. A fair amount.
Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama. We've had people reach out to us who had also suffered from what they would call bullying or what they would call, whatever. I think most of them use the term bullying. And here we are months later, and I watch some of these same people pile on other people. That's not okay, right? And I'm serious. Like this year, I'll clear some shit out of my way. So if you're watching and you've come to us with problems, and then you pile on someone else, it makes us question. It makes me question at least what your story was all about. It just needs to stop. It's gross at this point. Like God.
Yeah, right, Rob. Like it's that thing. Like, look, we all here's the end result, and this is where, as adults, we have to remember this. We all justify why we dislike somebody. and we might justify why we, when you see somebody mention something on social media, that we need to speak our piece. Your justification doesn't outride my justification. Like, just everybody justifies who they dislike. But here's the thing, and we've always said this: we don't have to like everyone, and we don't like everyone. We don't, and for our own reasons, and those aren't owed to anybody. But what we do is respect their space. And we have never stopped anybody from doing what they need to do or want to do in the paranormal, because that is on them. So I think there's this weird, well, I'm sorry, what are you dealing with, Oksana? That is not okay. It is not okay. I think this is where and I do love this about Get Haunted, even if I was not right here with you, Rob, helping create this space. But what I do love about this space is, look, your voice, and we just posted up, we listen because we know what it feels like to be unheard. We are not here to be, hey, Courtney, we are not here to be the next big thing. We are not here to be a network. Get Haunted is space, folks. It is space, and it is space for everyone who has a voice, and that is you. If you are interested, if you are curious, if you have had exorbitant amount of time in the field, every single one of you is the paranormal community, and you have a right to be here. But what we don't have a right to do, we really don't, is to be just giant assholes to each other. It gets exhausting. It gets old. So why don't we choose a little bit of kindness? We've seen choosing being a dick here for a handful of years. It gets no one any further. Choose kindness. And I think that is what we have seen on the network. Every single one of you has chosen kindness, and it shows. Hey, Damien.
Hey, Damien.
Do you guys,
so
don't forget his show, Beers, what is it? Beers, Booze, and Boogeymen. Don't forget, it's a new show. It looks awesome. Go check it out. And look at that. Future Ghost already following Oksana Victorian. Thank you. Thank you.
This is what I mean. Like, this is the shit that chokes me up. I get it. I get some of the. Some people are upset with it. There's a way to deliver a point, right? If you have a message, right? And it's important in your mind, or important, you think, to the community. Delivery is everything. When you deliver that message in a wicked way, for me, it dilutes it. I don't even want to hear what you want to say, right? Here's a perfect example. Yeah, we're doing a couple of events with Nesper, right?
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a whole fucking witch hunt for them. I don't know shit about it, right? All I know is I've met Dan, I've met that crew. They've been nothing but nice to me. Now I don't go digging into people's anything, right? And it's an opportunity for the community to do something that they normally would never get to do. So the people that have a problem with Nesper, they're on like daily bullshit, and we of course get kind of guilty by association there. But you know what? That's your problem. So who are you to try to take anything away from the community, an opportunity away from the community? Why? Because you're no longer a part of it? Grow up. Or deliver a point in a way that isn't just gross, right? You look ridiculous, and you know who you are. You look and sound ridiculous. So I don't care who you don't like. I will be friends with whomever I choose to be friends with. Nobody's going to change that. Nobody.
Yeah.
Except me, Sarah.
Yeah. And look, you and I have had this conversation, and we've been public about it. We have both admitted that we have taken each other's opinions about somebody and then been proven wrong. And I think that alone, early on in our friendship, we acknowledged it. And I think I have really worked hard to be aware of understanding, where am I getting my information from? Why do I feel this way? And I have asked or made a comment about somebody really based on nothing, not even personal experiences. And I've bled that into some of our conversations, and then you're like, oh my God, I actually met that person, and you know what? Like, they were actually really
Fucking
cool.
love them.
So yeah.
Love them.
So
Yeah.
got to be honest about it though. Like if you can't be honest about your own assholeness, then right, like you can only change yourself. And so I think that's what's really important here. And this is what I don't know, Shane. We hope everything's good with you. He's going down to investigate Oksana with Ghost Hunting Housewives in April.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Rachel is now following Oksana. Good for you guys.
Yeah, this is what I mean, guys. So let's drown the shitheads out with positivity. Like, you know, it's so tiring. And look, I've been even recently. I was in somebody, and it's brutal, and people don't understand what it does to you, right? Here's the trend. Here's what my opinion on a large chunk of this tends to be, from what I've witnessed, either former teammates, former friends, or former group members who are disgruntled that they're no longer part of something, and they go out and create shit for everybody else, right? And why? So anyway, yeah, I'm not on a soapbox here. Look, it sucks, but I'm not asking for those people to change, because they probably can't. But what we can do, right? What the network can do is support each other, you know, and be open about this. It just, what I saw today and what I'm watching happen right here on this live that's the shit that's what makes a difference in the paranormal, to me.
Stacy said, now I get why the other cults stared at their own buttholes. It's being honest with their own asshole.
That's it. So I'm ordering 3,000 mirrors for the entire network.
That's right. We'll have a special day.
Yeah. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you're probably better off. But go watch the documentary on Netflix about the Raelians. They were a cult. It's interesting. But that's where this whole stems from.
Here is Joe B is in the house. Hello, our amazing Joe family. And yes, everybody.
Joe B. Joe B watched me hit my head on a light bulb last night and had
PTSD.
He was like, dude, don't do that.
Ugh, yuck. Everybody, please go check out Shane and Angie of Outer Realms Paranormal and Outer Realms Paranormal UK Division. Please check them out. They are Get Haunted, just like each and every one of you are. Let's see, we've got people are just ghost road trip to Alabama. Let's do that road trip. To Realm. Let's see. I decided after meeting people I didn't like and ended up loving them, and then meeting people I did like and then were horrified that were horrible. Yeah. So that's just it. And I think this is, Sabrina, what I love about that. And it's kind of where Rob and I were like, you know, why am I, and ask yourself, why do I not like this person? Why do I feel a need to knock them down? You know, we are big on, if there's not a solution, why talk about it? And that's why we're talking about it with you, is we're trying to create a solution, and we're not talking about, and I hate this term, just everybody realize this, as a 52-year-old woman, we are not talking toxic positivity here. What we are saying is, it is fine. You don't have to like everybody. Stop saying you love everybody. No, you don't. But you can be respectful to their space. And that's what it is we really try to do, is just be respectful to everybody's space. Go do you. We're not stopping you. And you need to stop trying to put a stop to other people being in the community. It doesn't hurt you. And if it does hurt you, then I have news for you. You just weren't that good. Then you weren't offering something that everybody needed or wanted. So if you have to knock everybody out of the game to be good, well, then you need to really ask yourself. Adam says you hit your head at least 6 times.
Shut up.
He's a trash bag.
Yeah, he was there.
You sweetheart. Thank you. Joe B is going to definitely follow Oksana. Please, everybody,
Nice.
go follow Outer Realms Paranormal, Outer Realms Paranormal UK, also Two Realms Paranormal. If you don't know, if you haven't seen everybody, please. And D Hoot, she's loving it. She said she finds our space to be safe space for non-dicks. I kind of like that. That could be a new thing too. Safe space for non-dicks.
Dick.
Yeah, you know, just so much that goes
And
on.
Spirits Unleashed. If you're just joining Spirits Unleashed on YouTube, go give them a sub and a follow. Yeah, because they too, dealing with dumbasses. But yeah, this is it. This is making my whole day so much gooder.
It's so gooder.
Yeah, it's so gooder.
It's so gooder. Yeah, and you know, honestly, look, you know, if you don't like something, if you don't love something, guess what? There's only about a million other things you can go spend your time on. And if you choose to spend it on hate, thank you for exposing yourself. It does give us the ability, and I always have said this, even to my kids while they were growing up. Somebody's being mean, take that as a gift and make your choice to say you're no longer in my face or in my field. So there you go. It doesn't have to be. They can have their little circle of hate. I just have not seen a lot of them. You can rise in followers, but if you rise in followers due to hate, ugh, like that's got to feel good. Yeah, right. Gooder. That should be one of our T-shirts too. Get haunted. It's gooder.
We're gooder.
Get gooder.
Yeah, and please look. Here's the truth, right? If we had to base who we are friends with on everybody else, like we could probably never leave the house. Because I mean, it doesn't matter where you go. Somebody doesn't like the person you're standing next to. Just get over it.
Oh my God, we wouldn't have any friend, Rob, at this point, for as many people that reach out and tell us who we should be careful of or who we should be friends with, we'd have no friends.
No, I don't even know if we'd be friends.
I don't think we would be friends. And here's the other thing. For those that have been a part of us that are no longer part of us, you know, we've said it a million times. I've said it a million times. Truly wish you nothing but success. If you have something, I just said this to Rob the other day. For those of you who cannot wait to serve me my plate of shit, just know that the Thanksgiving table is set and there is a plate of shit waiting for you as well. So none of us are safe from that. And, you know, I think this is where you just say, I met you. We tried. It didn't work. And you okay? Are you just throwing up?
Yeah, I was visualizing that. I visualized that. And it made me gag.
Oh my God. This is the fun part of our day. Swallow it down.
No, yeah. She knows I have a gag reflex on certain things.
Well, I didn't ask you to visualize it.
I know, but you said it so descriptively.
But yeah, you know, I think just go out, do your thing. We met each other. We tried. It didn't work out. The adult thing is to go find your people. And if you found your people, awesome. We love that. And we have found a lot of ours. Everybody laughing at you. Oxana's laughing at you.
Not funny.
It's funny. It's funny when he gags like that. So yes, just keep doing what you guys are doing. We do truly appreciate all of the love and support that you give the community, because the network is about encouraging, motivating, inspiring. And there's just so many people. And I think that was something that we learned last night at the Pennsylvania Roadhouse. There are people out there that do want a voice, that want to be heard. And so, you know, let them be heard. Choke it down.
My God. What?
Chopi said, choke it down, brother.
Yeah, I mean, people come on with photos on their phone, home, and all these things. Just look, it's not, the paranormal's cool, right? Look, at a biker bar, probably not a lot of people sitting around talking about ghosts, but they all had freaking photos and stories, and it was just cool, man. Because they're like, oh, what do you think of that? It was fun. It was fun,
yeah.
And I loved it. I'm like, this is it. Like, this is why we do this. So good.
And with that, you know, we have some more big things coming up for each and every one of you, the community. We've got some great news coming down the pike for you. And we're excited. We're excited because it's time. It is time to celebrate the community as a whole. And Rob is on his way to do some cool things today. He has a busy, busy weekend. I'm not going to say where. I'm not saying where. But I love every bit of it, and I love some of the. I love seeing the networking actually. I love to see that networking is actually happening, Rob. That it's the true form of the word network, and it's happening, and that is partly what you're doing today. Um, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of our work. I'm proud of our crew. I'm proud of the space, and I'm proud of the people that the space attracted. What does that mean? Who is Sarah? I don't like to use the term I am nobody. I am just another person in the community, but um, I am proud of each and every one of you, and I am proud to call each of you my friends that have been my friends and family, and I can't wait to meet more of you in person. And I'm proud to do this right alongside you, Rob. I really am. I know it pisses some people off. Um, but I
It
guess we
does.
wouldn't be doing it right if we weren't pissing people off.
Well, that's the common thing. Oh, you know, you're doing it right when you get haters. Yeah, I guess. I guess. I mean, if that's the bright side of it, right? But it does suck, right? And not just for us, for everybody. It does it that that post today hit me in a weird way because I got home last night early for an event, right? Because we were out of there at a decent hour, and I just saw some things. I was scrolling, trying to put myself to sleep, and
Mm.
I just see what's happening out there, and I'm like, I don't understand it, right? You've said this a million times. It's like if people put enough as much energy into themselves as they do with this stupidity, like imagine how great this whole field could be, or the whole community. But instead, it's about destruction, and
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
ugly. It made me sad. So I got all up on a soapbox and made a post, wrote out a post last night, but I drafted it because I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it's just not even worth posting.
You
Sometimes,
you
right?
you
Because
practiced the pause. You got it out and you
I did.
practiced the pause and you thought this might not be a solution. Just want to say, everybody, please also follow Future Ghost Paranormal of New Jersey and Spectro. Spectro has great photography, Linda's letting us know. And D Hoot saying, as I always, or if I've stated before, tell me about your friends and I'll tell you about yourself.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah.
And
We
I hope
love you, D
future
Hoot.
ghosts. We do. I hope future ghosts a message back. Maybe we might do something with them this year. We'll see what happens.
I
Trying
love
to
that.
trying to figure out this year now, but yeah, depending on what today pans out, there's so many cool things coming out. It's just hang tight,
Yeah.
hang tight.
Yeah. Oh, we're just in February, folks, and what we're noticing is our year is turning into, I think, one giant celebration of the community, showing off everybody in the community that we can. But here's the thing: we are one small piece of the community. You guys make up the bigger. We need to help each other and lift each other where we can. Sharing somebody doesn't hurt your page to say, hey, check out this team. You never know what you'll discover. That's what we truly have loved about what we do together. It's all the discoveries, even about ourselves. I think, Rob, even about ourselves.
I
Yeah.
discovered that I really like chicken cordon bleu last night during
Really, have
Lent.
you never
So
had it? You didn't have it?
I
Shame
I
on you.
haven't had it in years. So you know, I guess I'm a heathen for eating ham last night, but I don't care. That's good.
And chicken. I think you're only supposed to eat fish.
I doubled down.
You did. You're like, give
I
me all
doubled,
the meats.
going straight
Give
to
me all.
hell.
Do you know what I had last night?
No,
Steak tartare. So I ate that shit in the rawest form. I was like, give me that shit raw. I don't care that
that
it's
sounds good.
Friday.
I don't
It
care.
was delicious. It was. You did. Kaylee, you're right. He did say in the beginning the gloves are coming off. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's just time. I think it's just time
But it's time.
to say enough. Like, have your fucking opinions, folks. Go have them. We get it. You have it. Oh, look at you can say something negative about somebody. That's amazing. But how about
But
um be more I think for me, I respect the shitty comments coming directly from a real name. At least
well,
they
yeah,
have the balls to say it as themselves,
or yeah,
right?
or even better, let's set up an octagon ring, okay? All right, let's meet there. I'll do that. I have no
Yeah.
problem doing that with some of these folks. And yeah, there are people that are pushing the limits of, like you and I get haunted as a whole tend to, we hold back. We don't share a lot. Um, they're pushing me, but
Well, you know what's funny though? Like I always find this funny, Rob. Like you know how everybody thinks they've got this little bit of dirt, right? Like, oh, I've got dirt on this person. That's why I said your shit plate's waiting for you. I promise you, if we know it, everybody knows it. And not because we're telling it, because we people are telling us this stuff. They're not just telling us. They are sharing your dirt with everybody that will listen. So just so you know, it lands in our lap. We get phone calls and people tell us stuff that
yeah,
we're like, we
you
haven't
know,
even asked.
we don't want it. Actually, I don't even want to hear this shit anymore. I'm just like, okay, all right, thank you. We don't go searching for it, but for whatever reason, people want to share it. But that goes back to what I was saying, right? It's, you cannot, please do not reach out and give me a sob story about how you were bullied and then go pile on somebody else. I can't, it makes me, because there's that compassion. We tend to believe people when they tell us stories. And then when there's compassion and we try to support them, and then to watch them turn around and do the same fucking thing, I'm like, what are we doing? Why? Now I don't even know what to do. So
Well, yeah,
it
if you
sucks.
have been in the middle of it, if you have been the target of it, if you've been in the middle of it, you should have a little bit of empathy and sympathy, and understand that, and I've always tried to say this, hey guys, remember if this is happening to you, you might want somebody to show you a little grace, and we do try to show that grace. And there are those that want to try us until we don't show that grace. And you know what? If that's what you really want, just be sure you're ready for it, because you can think all you want to think you have on us. Again, there are things that we know too. You got people who are Spetro saying they'll be your tag team partner, Rob, and you got
Oh yeah,
Shane who's
man.
got your back.
Let's go. And we'll come out with smoke. We'll be playing Highway to Hell
Yeah,
by
there you go.
AC/DC as we come out.
No, you need
Background.
to play Boom. You need to bring out what is that song? Oh, now I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna look it up. Oksana is saying, just think of all the energy and time they spend doing this negativity. If they put into doing positive things, it'd be a better world. Well, how about this? Even better, Oksana, you're right, but not everybody wants a better world. If they spent the time that their egos want stroked on themselves and not this, they could get all the stroking they wanted, but they don't. They choose to just talk shit. It's weird. It's weird. We hear people talk about being adults. We don't often see people being adults. It just doesn't happen. I'm going to tell you this song, Rob, that you need to come out to.
Well, I'm never going to figure it out. All right, you'll have to just send it to me. We
I'm
have
going to
very
send it to
different
you.
tastes in music.
Okay. Yeah,
But
you might be
yes,
shocked about this one for me.
all right, well, send it. So yes, go follow Oksana. Go follow Spirits Unleashed. Go follow Outer Realms UK and US. Go follow Next to Kin. Go follow each other if you're not doing it. Go follow Stacy on Udemy. Be a student. Learn
Oh,
something
see,
today.
Joe B knew it. It's POD. He knows here comes the boom. That's what you need. Here comes the boom. I'm sending it to you. It's kind of hardcore, right, Joe B? Like, it's not Usher. I'm just going to tell you that it's not. Uh, Adam says, play It's a Small World after all. Uh oh. Uh oh. Spetro saying, we will enter the ring to raining blood. Angela Ward saying Sandman. Adam's going to follow everybody.
Oh, man,
Yep. Oh,
Shane, the bodies hit the floor.
Shane's like, he's in it. He's like, I'm in. Tag me.
That's a good song, actually.
So yeah, I think there's work to do, folks. The community, there are many people that are waiting to be a part of the community. So thank you for welcoming them in and for being Wayward Son. Of course, there comes Stacey Dalch with Wayward Son. So yeah, here is some.
Here's what I'll say. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm fired up, man.
Go, fire up.
Oh. Go. For the Get Haunted Army, right? I was 11 Bravo. For those that don't understand, that was an infantry position in the Army. There is a term we used, right? Look, I was light infantry, 7th Infantry Division, 5th Battalion, 21st Infantry. The rucksacks, all those pictures you see on the internet are real. Like, I had a 70, 80-pound rucksack sometimes. But there was a term we used, right? And we walked everywhere. It was rare that we had a vehicle or a helicopter, an airlift. But when you're getting ready to go, did I lose Sarah? Sarah's gone. What's happening? But yeah, man. Ruck up. That means get your shit together, get your rucksack on. Boom. And we're going to be moving out. So, hey, Wade, Joe B. So, ruck up, Get Haunted Army. We lost Sarah. This is not good. Or did we not? No, she's here. She probably had to. I don't know what she had to do with it. It's not a bad connection. I know she had some work being done in her house. She may have had to pay that person. So, ruck up, support each other, love each other, be kind. Don't be a dick. Be a non-dick, as D. Hoot would say. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lori and Weed, having a nice combo there. I'm driving. I can't see shit. Ruck up. I've got your 6C. Shane knows it. Oh, you're back.
I know, and that's funny, Stacey. I didn't need a bagel. I had.
Oh no, she would have been gone 3 hours, Stace.
I had some business to handle, so I just wanted to.
She had to. Did you have to poop? Is that what happened?
No, no, I would totally tell you that. No, I had to write a check. I had a leak. I had a leak in my hot water tank pipe. So yeah. Do you like everybody get your bougie on? This is Ghosted Magazine. This is getting your bougie on, everybody. So you can get that on ghostedmagazine.com at their shop. I believe this is an April Bissett. This is not a Danger design.
No, that's not a Danger design. That's an April design, I promise.
Yeah. So get your bougie. I know, right? I want a Wendy's. Now I might have to get a Wendy's Frosty.
I just passed a Wendy's. God, that would have been good.
Oh, let's do that. Wade, we need to get you a hat. We need to get you either, do you want Get Haunted or do you want a Paranormally Blonde that says, don't be a dick on the back? I feel like it'd be such an honor for Wade Kirby to wear a Don't Be a Dick Paranormally Blonde hat.
All right, well, we're going to force it in March, no matter what, even for 5 seconds. Yeah. Wade, you're wearing it. Get ready.
Todd is here. We can't say where he's headed right now. He's got some little covert missions going on. But he is. Oh, Wade. He just said, oh, no, I love my dick. Wade,
well, you're in the right place, Wade.
That is supposed to be for Wednesdays. No, it's don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. So you can still wear that. Angie or Shane, he needs a hat and a network. We got you. We do. Todd, you need to stop at McDonald's and get Shamrock Shake. Oh, they're available now. Do you like?
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Oh, that does not.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy's.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting another one. Sometimes we do Wendy's runs together. We'll be like, do you want lunch? Should we get Wendy's? So we go to Wendy's. It becomes a competition because no matter if there's 2 people in line or 50 people in line, I'm always the last one to pay and get my food. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and that's not a lie. I'm like home and my burger's cold by the time she gets her shit.
I know. Linda, you do need a Paranormally Blonde sweatshirt. We'll have to get that made up for you for sure. Yeah, Todd's saying, no worries, double secret probation. Joe B is saying, Wade Kirby, you're the best. Oh, what's wrong with that dollar?
I just
Chris,
tried to pull it. Oh, and that. I just ripped
oh.
all my money in half. I'm an
And
asshole.
now, here we go. Christina's now saying she may have to DoorDash, right? Everybody, chocolate frosties and fries. Let's get on it. Let's get on it. Todd saying frosties versus Shamrock. I'm with you, Rob. It's got to be a frosty. It's got to be a frosty. Okay, what? How did you have that in your pocket that you just ripped everything?
I don't know.
Adam is suggesting that you go and order in a really girly voice and then go up to the window in your normal voice. Kaylee, you want a Barbie pink one? You want a Barbie pink Paranormal Blonde shirt?
Can I get a chocolate frosty and a fries, please?
What's that frosty?
I don't know, medium.
Okay.
That's it.
And a Sprite, medium Sprite.
No, fries.
I'm sorry?
French fries.
A medium French fries?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that it?
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you want the second window.
All right. Thanks.
Adam saying he's dead. I love it. Wade Kirby just said Rob was a dick with his money. Okay, Wade. Wade's feeling a little spicy today. Wade's like
Wade's spicy. He must have slept in.
He's feeling a little spicy. Teresa's laughing. You already got it?
Yeah, this is Pennsylvania, not shitty Detroit.
Wade just said,
Look,
sorry,
she's
that's
shocked.
the first time I ever said a dick joke. I'm very formal, I guess. I just didn't. It's a little crazy coming from you, Wade, but I love it. We love this side of you. Joby is laughing. Okay, first of all, did you even drive from the order window to... That's nuts.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. You're live on Facebook right now. So
Huh?
you're live on Facebook.
Oh, hi.
You want to say hi to everybody? How you doing?
Hi.
Thanks, brother. You too. Get haunted. All right, there we go.
They're live. Look at that. Frosty dip fries. Amazing. Hey, Adam, it is shit Detroit, but
Good shit.
I'm just...
I got my money.
Yeah, well, I don't... You're going to have to tape it.
Yeah, really? Grandma?
What? Hey.
Tape those dollars. All right, we'll pull over.
It's still money. It's still money.
It still works.
It still works.
That's a good shirt, too.
We have lots of good shirts here coming from today's show. Todd said, Rob, just tape it or staple it.
I'll staple it. Actually, I might stitch it up with a needle and thread.
Ooh, do a cool
Still
design.
legal.
Or what?
Yeah.
Just slap a Get Haunted sticker on it.
Could do that.
I like Joe B just saying, just make more money.
Yeah, Joe, I'm trying.
He's not, Wade. He said, Wade saying, we just love Rob. Please tell me he's not driving, eating. He stopped. He is now pulled over to eat and podcast. He has stopped.
Not moving.
He has stopped, folks. And now I can't believe I might have to go get Wendy's.
Well, so that takes longer than a bagel, guys, so she'll be back.
It does. I'm not kidding you guys. I've been in line where I've been the one to pull up to the screen to order, and then literally 30 minutes later, I still haven't gotten my food, and it's the crazy.
And then they try to extort a tip out of her.
Yeah, right, Candy. Now she wants it too. Let's go. Come pick me up. One time I went. Have you guys ever had this? One time I pulled up. You're a jerk. I pulled up to the window to get my food, and the girl leaned out and she said, "Oh, they didn't pay. They wouldn't take my money at the. They changed it up, right? So they wouldn't take my money at the paying window. So they told me to pull up to the food window." And the girl came out, and I said, "I haven't paid yet." So she took my money, came back with the change, and as she came back with my change, literally said, "You want to leave a tip?" I was like, "Wait." I was so
No, that's not what she said. She said that $5 bill looks pretty nice.
the tip. And then her manager yelled at her and said, "We are not panhandlers here at Wendy's." So that was my experience. And I didn't go back for a long time because that really sort of, it freaked me out. Like, I didn't know what to say when she was like, "A tip." I literally was like, "Am I being punked right now? Like, why would I tip you going through the window?"
Well,
It's weird. It is weird.
Here she goes.
Oh, I know, right, Todd? No, they don't say. No, that's the problem. They do not say your food isn't ready. Pull forward. They literally leave you sitting at the window. I can't figure it out. I have not figured it out. And it's okay. I still will go and get that looks really good, Rob. Is it so good?
I might have to go off camera here.
It's so good. Hey, Carol.
So good.
So good. So you're going to have a very busy day today, Rob. Your day and night are actually very booked.
Very booked.
And we're super excited about that because it just means more opportunity. Hey guys, do you guys know that, and I know you do, but like when you hear the word opportunity and then opportunistic, like we know the difference between those words, right? We do. Ooh, Wade is saying, have an incredible seances. No, I'm sorry.
So he's talking about next weekend, Senses.
Oh, senses. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's next weekend. It's going to be so cool making sense. We do have one room, folks. It could be one person. It could be two people.
Shit.
He got a call. Oh, you're having sushi? I think I'm going to grab sushi tonight too, Adam. Yeah, right. Todd saying you're going to need a power nap now after that frosty and fries. But next weekend, Wade is talking about making sense of your senses right there at Cashtown Inn in Gettysburg, or right outside of Gettysburg. We are super excited to work with each and every one of you. This is an evening to discover how you can connect with a location, really letting go of the equipment and really tuning into yourself and really paying attention, being aware. That's really what this weekend is all about. The following weekend, not this weekend. This weekend, Rob's working his ass off.
I am.
Yeah.
My ass is coming off.
It's coming right off. It's coming.
But that call was one of the people I need to meet here in about 19 miles. So.
We love that. Yes, Spetro. Isn't Cashtown amazing? It is a great location. We love Jeremy and Danielle. If you haven't been, please go check them out on Facebook as well. They also have amazing dinner menu. I can tell you from personal experience, delicious, beautiful dinners there. Amazing breakfast. We love, aren't they the best? They are the best. We love them there. And we are so excited to do our program, Making Sense of Your Senses, there because we are so comfortable. It is such a beautiful location. The history there, if you ever get a chance and you do stay there in the morning, why can't I think of it? Is his name Jim? Who is the gentleman who does the amazing history talk?
Why do you do this to me every time?
I know.
Isn't it Barry?
Oh, I don't know. They are family. Yes, I agree. Yeah, they're Joby. Wait, dude. You're just gonna love it. The food is amazing. But the guy who does the history, he comes in while you're eating breakfast and he does this amazing history lesson, and then he will also take you off site. You can go off site with him and he will take you to some hot spots. Oh my God, I learned not just so much about Cashtown and sort of what the Confederates and how they set up, but you learn so much about that part of the battle that I bet you we just don't really. It is Barry. Thank you, Spetro. Oh my God, how did you know that, Rob?
I'm not. You.
That's not
It's
nice.
Barry.
That's not nice at all.
All right. I have like 2 minutes.
Okay. And then Kaylee, we do have White Hill as well next week. So I believe that one is sold out. Is that one sold out?
Sold out.
Sold out, folks. That one is sold out.
Sold out.
All right. Well, we have kept Rob on for an hour and a half. We definitely have they endorsed you as a Get Haunted Network model yet? I'm not sure what that means, Shane, but we work very closely. Who is that? Have they endorsed you as a I'm not sure what that means. You're gonna have to let us know.
I don't know. If he means me, probably. If he means you, I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Wade's saying, Rob, I'm already getting images and emotions from the Shanley. I will write it down. Don't give any hints of history. We won't. I could fill a page and had two visitations. Oh, and sorry for you're good. Senses spelling. I'm legally blind and dyslexic. No, it's okay. I just want to make sure because I don't like to read out loud, Wade. So, yeah. Oh, Stacy. Yeah, look, everybody. This is not, I don't think, indicative of this sweatshirt. I think Danger was so sick of hearing me bitch. He finally just went, oh my God, there's your thumb holes. So yes, I got thumb holes, folks. They're there. Yeah, he's going to love. He is going. Oh, Spectro is going to White Hill on March 1st. Have an amazing, hey, Big Daddy Andy. There he is. We'll see him next weekend too. See who? No, cannot find my glasses. They weren't anywhere that anybody suggested. I do think I might have, I think I threw them. The only thing I can come up with is I threw them away. That's all I can say. She posted a pic of All Get Haunted, so I commented that.
Still don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, Oksana, go to ghostedmagazine.com and go to their shop. Very cool. They're very cool shirts. Lots of good designs you can check out. All right. Well, you've got work to do, young man. Oh, there's Danger, everybody. We're throwing Ghosted Magazine some love, and hopefully people will go and check it out. Todd, there are many great locations.
Is he here or is he there? Danger.
Are you just here on the live, or are you where you're supposed to be? Just let us know. Don't say where you are. Are you here live, or are you here? We'll have to find out. Is that probably him?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody's saying hey to Danger, hey to Mike. All right. So with that, folks. Oh, he's saying you're late.
See? Well, there goes that secret.
Danger.
I'm coming.
Danger's giving away all the. All right.
I'll be there in 18 miles. All right.
You have another one to bitch you out. All right, so he's going to continue on his drive. We cannot wait to see you, Joe B. All right, everybody, say goodbye to Rob. Wish him well on his busy Saturday and his Frosty. Enjoy that. And guys, thank you so much. There is Derek Slater. Thank you guys so much. He said stop eating fries.
I know, I see it. Delete.
Probably because I told him don't give it away.
Well, it's okay.
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, so it's not the biggest giveaway ever, but
no, it's not.
It's okay.
Shane's saying be safe. Everybody's saying giving you love. Teresa's saying have a great night. So yeah, bye Sarah and Rob. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye to you, Todd. Thank you, Oksana. We would hope to get down to Alabama and meet your amazing location. I just followed that as well. So everybody, you've got things to follow. Oksana Victorian, Spirits Unleashed, Outer Realms Paranormal, an Outer Realms Paranormal UK division. Also, please go follow Ghosted Magazine. Go follow Two Realm Paranormal. Go follow as many of your fellow network people as you can. Share some love. Continue to be the good. As always, we see you. We do. We hear those beautiful voices. We do. And we appreciate you. And we truly do love you. Thank you for being the network. Rob, please be safe. All of you have a fantastic Saturday. Have an amazing weekend. For some of us, it is a long weekend. It's Veterans. It's President's Day or something?
I don't know.
Why are you telling me to stop?
Who?
He's prepping for a cage fight. Have a great
Yeah.
weekend. I'm just kind of whipping through. And guys, tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Banter with Richie B right here on the Get Hunted Network. Go check him out. You're going to love him just like we love him. Help support the Get Hunted Paranormal Podcast program, lovingly known as P3. Great shows made by the paranormal community for the paranormal community, folks. So with that, have an amazing Saturday, and you have a beautiful weekend, Adam. You do, fancy pants. Later to you all, Spetro. Everybody's
Mike,
whipping
I'll
in
call
their
you.
goodbyes.
I'll call you in a couple minutes.
All right, with that,
Uh,
love you. Big love. That's to the community. To the
cult.
To the cult. There you go. To the cult. We love you. Stay culty. Stay culty, everybody. And we will talk to you soon. All right. Peace out.